What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that EA has reset all the, the best of the best packs and all of the stuff that's going on within the store, and if it was a mistake or if it's a way for EA to just get their pockets right. Now, before you guys go and do this, right? Let me just go and show you what I'm talking about. The best of the best pack. This happened if you are already a level 50 or whatever level you had to be to get the best of the best pack, right? It's $20. This one right here is a choice of a 94 plus overall offense or defense team of the year fantasy pack. This one right here, I believe, is useless because all of the cards right now, you know what I'm saying, it's obsolete. Like, why are you trying to get a 94 overall now when there's positional heroes and stuff like that? I don't think that this one is useful for the $10 or the 120K unless you're building your team. Unless you're at a level right now where you're trying to build your team and see what's going on with it, and you just want to, you want to experiment with what's going on, okay? Do I think it was a mistake? I absolutely 100% don't think it was a mistake, okay? I think this is just another way for EA to just take advantage, bro. Like, they've already been all over us. Why not continue to go on with it? This is what it is, right? When it comes to spending additional money, I don't think any company makes mistakes. That's my thought process with it. Now, my whole objective right now, because you guys have been asking me, yo, Gmias, should we do it again? See, that's where my insight comes in. Now, let's evaluate what could possibly happen, okay? Let's go look at some of the highest overall cards right now in the game that you could pull, and we're going to evaluate it, right? Because remember, it starts at 96. It starts at 96, but it's 96 plus. So I've seen tweets where people have been choosing from Brian Dawkins and all kinds of weird stuff, right? Now, the positional hero situation, I'm so happy I sold this guy because I sold him for 700 and something K, and he's down to 612. So that was good. Yo, shout out to the dude that bought my kicker for 777,000. All right, now look, let's look at some of the things that are available right now. This guy is a stud. I actually wanted this guy. He's 415 now. I could probably get this guy, bro, and put in some work with him. Tony Gonzalez is down to, well, he don't catch the ball anyway, so why would you want to spend the money on this guy? Yeah, so anyway, let's continue to talk about what I was talking about because you can see with the way that the prices are. Look at Chris Johnson, bro. Look at that price. You already know that dude is fumbling and you didn't even get the card yet. He already fumbled and you don't even got the card. That's how bad he is. But listen, that's neither here nor there. Let's gauge the $20 value of a best of the best pack by just looking at this list right here, right? Let's exclude the position heroes because I don't think you can pull the position heroes like in full like that from the best of the best pack, but I could be wrong. Maybe EA will bless somebody randomly and give them a 99 JZ. I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's not what this is about. Keep in mind, just look at the prices. 415, 430. These are the highest overall cards. 345 for Will Shields. You don't think that EA will do this to you? You don't think that EA would give you something like this for 345? You see what I'm saying? Like, you guys have to understand what's going on. If you don't think that EA has it in store, like, look at this guy right here, 401. Like, this dude was a stud. Look, just take, look, do me a favor. Look at this guy's power moves, finesse. This guy is a god, okay? He's 401K. So it's not the same things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you guys to, to think that, it's necessarily true that you're going to pull one of these highly rated cards because that's absolutely not true. More than likely, EA is going to do some real dirty things to one of you guys. And you're going to say, wow, bro, I just lost 20. You see what I'm saying? But you could pull Barry Sanders. And then on the same note, you could pull one of these other idiots. You see what I'm saying? You could pull one of these guys like this guy. Let's go over 414. He's still 96 plus. Now, that's actually the good part. Let's look at where it really gets wild. 96 to 97. Okay? 96 to 97s. You could pull this guy. Nobody bought him at 331. What do you think is going to happen? You could pull this guy. You see what I'm saying? This is what it is. And I try to make sure you guys understand. All you have to do, like I keep urging you guys to understand this. I really need you guys to understand this. All you have to do when you question anything about what EA is doing is look at the value of the cards. In any Madden prior to, even with 16 because you couldn't even run right around behind the line of scrimmage after they patched the game. Before the patch, they could run fine. Then after they patched it, they started running like stupid. Like, like if you run to the right, he gets stuck. Then he has to run up. It's not smooth like it was in 15 and years prior. That's why Michael Vick is this cheap. This would not happen in other Maddens. You know what I'm saying? Prior to 16. But that's what it is right now. So you have to gauge what is the best situation for you. You could easily pull this guy. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen so many tweets where people are pulling Ken Houston. This guy is a stud for me. His value has tremendously dropped. You know, you might pull this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you ask, okay, Gmia, should I do it again? Bruh, every pack situation, I'm going to let you guys understand this. Whenever EA is deciding to do you dirty, okay, there is nothing I can do about it. There's nothing that you can do about it. The only thing that we can do to make it easier for us is to go to our nearest Costco and get family-sized lubricant. EA is going to work the middle even if the thing's too little. Like, it's crazy, bro. And they've gotten me so many times with packs. And that's why I try to urge. Like, look at this bum. Russell Wilson, all right? They gave this man a 90 throw power in April. Like, look, I don't know what to say, man. Look, this dude right here, Bolitnikov, bro, the dude, he just drops passes. You know what's funny about it? I'm gonna tell you something, right? If you go look up, like, any kind of, any footage on Bolitnikov, you would be very, very upset with Madden 18 because this man was a very, very good wide receiver. And you know what I do now? Whenever they put out a legend, because he was playing, I wasn't alive when this guy was playing, right? So I actually, like, researched it. I started, because one of the guys suggested it to me, one of my older viewers that when I was live streaming, he's like, yo, bro, you know what's cool? You should probably check out what EA is doing. Like, check out the players that they actually make in legends and stuff like that and see how they were. So I just started, you know, looking through stuff and stuff like that. And I started to look through some of these legends, and I'm like, how did they feel that EA is allowing them to drop every pass? It just doesn't make any sense. It's really, 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 really ridiculous. But these are cards that you could possibly pull. So if you're asking me, should you do it? I would say use your judgment. You could get really, really lucky, which very, very rarely people do, or you can take your chance, bro. And just say, you know what, this is my chance for romance. And then whatever happens, happens. And you don't even care which way it goes, either way. But just keep in mind that it is $20. And I'm telling you right now, $20 is different depending on where you are right now in your life. Like, a lot of you guys are like, yo, $20, I don't care about that, son. I'll burn that. You guys are like fake internet gangsters and stuff like that. And then there's other people that know that they got to be responsible with their money. I'm speaking to everyone. If your situation won't be affected by doing it, just do it. If it's not going to hurt you to throw away $20, go ahead and do it. But don't feel that you need to do it just because it's there for the people that it might affect your bottom line. Because listen, we're all, the people that watch my videos, all different avenues of life. And we're all one. We all come here and meet at GmiasWorld, and we all do our things together, and we keep it going. And, you know, nobody's better than that person, whatever like that. We're all one. So I'm telling you this right now. Because listen, I'm not going to do it. I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. Because I already know what EA is doing. So I might as well just go and buy another bundle. You see what I'm saying? Look, instead of using that 20 to get a pick of a certain amount of cards that are all going to be garbage, it probably makes sense to save that 20, add it to something else, and probably when they put out another card that you really want, then you buy a pack. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know if it's worth it right now. Now, you can also wait, if you want to do it this way, until they do something like they have a Ultimate Legend or some kind of card that you want, a limited edition card, and then you can take your chance with it if it's one that you like. But I wouldn't recommend that you just go right now and just splurge, okay? Because when you look at all these things, you're not really making anything. You know what I'm saying? $20 is not, you're not, yo, bruh, listen, you can, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. Remember, it's 96 plus. You might get this idiot. Like, bro, what you gonna do with this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? After you pull it and then you look at the screen and then you want to just rip your eyeballs out, you're like, yo, how is this happening? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't want you to have to go through that, but it's all a possibility. So, like, look, this is what I'm suggesting, right? Instead of spending the 20 on that, on the best of the best pack, where a lot of people, you know, some people have been making out, some people have been getting screwed, right? You can look and see what's going on with this. Now, an offense, like right now, if you say you were going to do it right now, you were thinking about it, right? The offensive fantasy bundles, right? When you look at this, right now, The wide receivers are going for very, very good money from like 85 to 87. I've even had a lot of my viewers flipping them and making so much money. Had one dude yesterday make $500K in like, I think, an hour and a half off of just flipping 85 to 87 wide receivers because people are trying to do that set for Julio Jones or whatever it is. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you come over here to this upgrade set situation, if you're able somehow to get a lot of these cards or you had them stockpiled for whatever reason, if you go into the Julio Jones or Larry Fitzgerald set and you go to 85 to 87s, they were around like 36, 37K, like that one is at 30, but they were hovering around 40, right? And people have been flipping these and figuring out ways to get those cards because it's really, really, you know, pricey right now. If your interest is in making coins, you could do one of those bundles with your $20. You see what I'm saying? And then that way you know you're going to make a decent amount from doing this thing with the positional heroes. If the coins is your situation, okay? If that's not the situation, you know, you just want to take a chance to get a great player, you could burn the 20 there. Here's another situation. You could choose your positions, all right? Now, I would go with wide receiver here because, you know, the kicker's price is coming down, so I would go wide receiver because that's been pretty steadily going with the 85 to 87s. I would take my chance with that, but that's also coins. And the dudes that have been flipping it have been doing this and picking, you know, wide receiver and just getting their coins up like that. But the whole objective is I want you guys to have, guys and girls to have the freedom to do whatever you want with what, you know, what you invest in. But I don't want you to invest in something that just doesn't make sense because then we all lose. And we don't just want EA to win. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, again, I don't think it was a mistake because so many people have already done it. So many people have already rebought this actual card. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with this right here, it definitely 100% wasn't a mistake. And for the people that made out and got crazy pulls, congratulations. Some of you guys were getting 700K pulls. That's great. But we know a high majority of us, just like the lotto, we're going to just lose. So just be very, very careful if you choose to do the best of the best pack. And I hope I've given you enough information to evaluate how it would be if you win or lose with it. Because it's very, very dramatically different and on each different sides of the stratosphere right now with the way that it can go. All right? So make sure that you guys take into consideration it is $20. Regardless of your way of life, $20 is $20. I want to thank you guys for watching. Definitely share, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. Let's go with a video view goal of about 12,000 views. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love.